About 30 trillion ways and means, not what President Tinubu can bring. This Senate will not rubber stamp anything that we feel is not in the interest of Nigerians. And that's the reason why we are discussing. Am I right or wrong? Those who are in support of what the Senate President is saying, say aye. Those against say nay. So the DSP, stick to the issue. Senator Ndume, you were there when the ways and means were approved.
I was not there, check the record. And as I said, number one, wait now, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot approve illegality. What they did was illegal. The Senate doesn't have the right. Let it be on record. I was not there. I was not there. Check the record. I was not there, but you were there. But I was not there. I was not there. I was not there. Go and check the record.
There should be no holds barred. Everything should be made available. Everything should come to the light, so that Nigerians will know what has happened. And it is in your own interest, in the interest of Nigeria, that these things, these facts are made available. And if need be, the actors should be at the consequences of their action. We shouldn't protect anybody.
When I kept hearing ways and means, and the senators have been grumbling that they were not aware of the details of the so-called ways and means, for almost 29 trillion. I knew that a day will come when the Senate will insist on knowing the details in these ways and means. So what has come up with the current economic situation we have found ourselves, Senator Alero, please, with the situation, the economic marasmus that we have found ourselves today, I think it's important for us to know that government is a continuum. Government is a continuum. So whether the Senate, for purposes of clearing the record, approve it or not, we still have a right. Yes, we have a right to know. We have a right to know the details. We have a right to know the details. Am I right? So we can review it. But no, but please, I've seen the former Senate President would like to add clarification.
We are open to investigation, and there was a caveat at that time that we're going to investigate. The details must be provided, so we are waiting. Anytime the Senate feels that we should go to investigate that, we investigate that. So for one now to say, for what happened then was a collective responsibility, and it was done in the interest of the nation and in line with our collaborative stance with the executive arm of government. I so submit.
Saying what you did at that time has put the nation in more mess economically, and therefore, because of the current economic situation we have found ourselves, that there is need for us to look at the details and to know whether they were rightly spent. But then there is somebody that must make a statement on this issue. Senate President Emeritus.
If there were expenditures wrongly done in contradiction to the provisions of the Constitution, the National Assembly can look at the expenditures, and if sanctions are needed for unlawful or wrong or unauthorized expenditures, the National Assembly can provide the sanctions. That is one. Secondly, Mr. President, what the 9th National Assembly approved or ratified in terms of ways and means was not 29 or 30 trillion. It was 22, but there was 819 billion to attend to deal and address very serious infrastructural dilapidations that we had across the country. So it was not 30 trillion. It was 22, and then of course the one we had made it almost 23. So if we have a ways and means that is 30 today, that means something happened between then and now. And it's for the National Assembly to find out what happened. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, nobody in this chamber should suggest that we shouldn't look to anything that we feel is in the public interest. But let me say this very clearly. What Nigerians want today is food. What Nigerians want today is food and security. This belongs to the medium term or long term action that we need to take. How are we going to provide food for Nigerians and protect their lives tomorrow or from today? This report talks about it. Mr. President, let's not put the cart before the horse. Let's consider it necessary to look at what happened in the past. But we are in the present, and the present is so unpleasant. And we have to act very, very swiftly.